Good afternoon and welcome to Fountain Street Church. I'm Reverend Christopher Rowe. I'm the executive minister here, and it's a privilege and an honor to present to you this week's Weekly Wednesday 5 and 5, the place where you can go to get 5 things you need to know in 5 minutes or less. It's a beautiful afternoon here at Fountain Street Church. The sun is streaming through the windows, and if we want to get this done in 5 minutes or less, we got to get started, so let's go. Included in this email, you will find a letter from Reverends Mariella and myself. In it, you will see an update about our COVID-19 situation here at Fountain Street Church and the ways that we are augmenting our ministries to deal with it. Earlier this week, we had a few staff people who came into possible exposure with COVID-19, and as a result of the need to quarantine and separate from one another, it has been decided that the best thing we can do right now is to work virtually and move all of our operations into a virtual format until further notice. For you won't notice a ton of differences unless you needed to come down to the church, or maybe you'll see that we might do our sermons from inside of our offices. But what is important to know is that we are doing everything we can to deliver meaningful and relevant and touching ministries to all of you during this difficult time. I encourage each of you to take some time and read the letter from Reverend Mariella and myself for more information. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the church, reach out to Reverend Mariella, or reach out to myself. On behalf of everybody, this is a wake-up call that we all need to be careful, take precautions, wear those masks, wash our hands, and be aware of who we're around and when we're around them. Stay healthy on that one, please, my friends. Speaking of moving things virtually, you will find a link in the email that has a Zoom link that'll take you to tonight's experience for the grounding. We have been doing the grounding on YouTube as a live stream, but because we want to minimize the amount of people that have to come into the church and record, and because we want to try a more experiential form of worship together, we have made the decision to move the grounding to Zoom. It'll look and feel a little bit different, but it is our hope that by offering Sundays on YouTube and Wednesdays on Zoom, it'll give us a diverse array of worship experiences here at Fountain Street Church. I encourage everybody who's interested to follow the link tonight at 6:30 and join Reverends Matthew and Greta for this highly participatory and engaging worship experience. And if you have any questions with the link or just about the grounding in general, to reach out to any of the ministers on staff here. And speaking of worship, I do hope that you will join us this Sunday, November 1st, for a very special and reverent All Saints Sunday service. If you haven't had the chance to, please email me a list of those you would like to remember and honor in this year's service. Also, please take note to set your clocks back 1 hour. It is that time again. So you get an extra hour before joining us at 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning worship experience as we honor and celebrate the tradition of All Saints Sunday and allow that reverence and that beauty and those memories to push us forward into the upcoming election week. Please join us and do not hesitate to reach out with any questions. And don't forget to please send us the names that you would like remembered. Thank you. By now, you should have received this year's 2020 Stewardship packet, and if you haven't, please let somebody at the office know. If you have questions about it, please reach out to the Stewardship team or to Reverend Mariella or Melissa in the office. And as always, we appreciate your gifts of generosity immensely. It is what keeps this legacy community going forward into an era of flourishing with one another. This is just a reminder that our annual meeting is on Sunday, November 22nd, and like everything else right now, it will be done virtually. So please stay tuned for more information about how you can be a part of this important meeting where we get to learn about the life of the church, look at what's coming ahead in 2021, and also just get updates from various realms of our ministries. Please mark that again. That's Sunday, November 22nd, and if you have an annual report item to turn into me, please get that into me by November 13th. Thank you, and we'll see you there. Thank you so much for giving us just 5 minutes of your Wednesday. I hope it's helpful. I hope it's useful. I think I did a little better than last week. Please, if you have questions, if you need clarification, if there's anything we can do to break down the communication barriers for you and Fountain Street Church, do not hesitate to reach out to me. We can't do our best work together unless all of your voices come together and we come up with ways to be the church during COVID-19 and be the church during 2020. On behalf of everybody that calls this their spiritual home, please be healthy, stay resilient, and have hope and faith that things are continuing to get better. We miss you all.